Hello, welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'll be your host today, Miss Noir. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. Please share your thoughts and opinions with me in the comments section below. Today, we will be exploring a Reddit post and seeing where it takes us. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Today's story is from r/offmychest by saltmedia6534, who writes, I'm ending my engagement tomorrow. I, 25 female, have been with my fiancé, 27 male, for 4 years. We've been engaged for one of those years. Our wedding is set for June. We met in college. I graduated early while he graduated late, so we finished at the same time. I got a job and he decided to go to grad school. He was supposed to graduate a year ago, but didn't finish his thesis. Then was supposed to graduate in the spring, but didn't. So now he's supposed to graduate in a few weeks. He found out a month and a half ago that he was going to have to do another semester, and only told me last week after I asked about how he was doing. This has completely removed the veil from my eyes. I love him so much that I've been ignoring everything. I've sacrificed so much. I've taken on the majority of the load in our relationship, financial, chores, cooking, planning, etc., to ease his stress so he could graduate and we could begin our life together. I'm working a job I don't find fulfillment in just because it's the best option in the area of the university he's going to. He couldn't sacrifice weed and video games so that he can finish his thesis and we can move where I can get a better job and be happier. I don't even think he sees how much I'm doing for him. I feel like I'm his mother and he's my unemployed 27-year-old son that has no plans of getting a job or moving out. I'm so frustrated it's taking me this long to see. It's been there the whole time and I'm just now perceiving it. I want my life partner to be ambitious and motivated in the same way as me, but he is not. He has held me back for 4 years and I haven't realized it until now. So tomorrow, I'm going to end our engagement. I love him so much, but that is not enough. I've been processing this for the last week, and although I am terrified of losing him, the people I love that I've met through him, and the non-refundable deposit I've made for the wedding, I'm feeling a bit of excitement to be independent. Once I grieve this relationship, my best friend, who I thought was the love of my life, I think I will feel 10 tons lighter. TLDR, my fiancé intentionally didn't tell me about something that affects our future, and it's made me realize that he is incredibly immature and is not what I want from my life partner. Congratulations, SaltMedia6534, on being honest with yourself. That's very hard to do when it doesn't align with your desires or expectations. When you marry a person, you're not marrying your impression of them, you're marrying their true character. And changing ourselves as adults is a great challenge for all of us. This challenge is guaranteed to come with successes and failures along the way, and true success, true change, will not be achieved without intrinsic motivation. Unfortunately, it sounds as if your ex does not treat you with enough respect to keep you informed of happenings that affect your life. It sounds like he is hiding important information from you, and that makes it very difficult to plan your future. Also, it sounds as if he is not holding up his end of the deal. Getting a graduate degree can't be easy, I imagine, but it's not right for him to hold you deceptively back while he tries. You have the autonomy to decide if you want to wait for an indeterminate amount of time for him to succeed, but he would have to be transparent with you on the matter. In this case, it sounds like he gave you a timeline that you agreed to, but didn't follow through and didn't inform you of not following through. He is also not asking you for help, so if he has a problem, then he does not see you as a partner that he can turn to and ask for help. He prefers to keep you uninformed while he struggles with his problem without you. This is very telling of the relationship dynamic that you would have in your marriage. If this is not the kind of relationship that you want, you really only have 3 choices. You can lie to yourself that reality is wrong and your fantasy is right, which only causes pain in the future when reality forces you to accept it for what it is. You can be honest with yourself as to what reality is and leave your partner who is not treating you with the respect that you demand. This causes pain in the present as you say goodbye and your life changes significantly. Or you and your partner can find a way to work together to find a solution to move forward. This is very difficult to do as it involves a lot of personal and relationship changes. It sounds like you are treating yourself with respect and that you have made your decision. Unfortunately for us, the path life takes us down at times in our lives is not the path that we want or that our loved ones want for us, but fighting life is not a war that we ever win. It sounds like your ex's journey is taking him down a path that is diverging from yours, and perhaps both of your personal growths need to happen separate from each other. You both did your best to grow together, and that is commendable. Ultimately, you are both on the path to becoming the people that you are working towards being, and the beauty of that success is a reward unto itself. You sound like a hard worker and a supportive, loyal companion. I'm sure there are wonderful things in store for your future, and I hope that your ex's future holds the same for him. Stay strong and continue to work towards the person that you want to be. You have the character to achieve success. Good luck. Salt Media 6534 has given us an update. Update. I ended my engagement. It'll be easier to break this down by day, so my OG post was posted on Tuesday. Wednesday, I read him what I wrote about all my feelings and how his shortcomings have been affecting me. He agreed with everything I said, took responsibility for everything. He said I deserve better and that he wants to do better for me. He was being super hard on himself and it was hard to watch. At the end, I mentioned postponing the wedding and he freaked out. I didn't have it in me to say cancel. He was really blindsided by that and said he needed time and space to process, so he left. Thursday, he came back and took responsibility for everything again. He thanked me for bringing it up because he needed to hear it. He said he's been stuck for a long time and he wants to do better for me. I told him I think we need to part ways in order for both of us to be able to grow in the ways that we need, and he was not expecting that at all. He started freaking out. He begged me. He said, "Please don't do this to me. You're my best friend. Please don't give up on me. You haven't even given me a chance." I have to tell you, that was the worst thing that's ever happened to me. It took everything in me not to give in. But I told him I have a lot of resentment and that would be hard to let go of, and it will be very hard to let go of our current dynamic, and that's not fair to either of us. At some point, he said, "You have every right. I can't believe I messed this up." Then we agreed to have another conversation the next day when emotions weren't as high. Friday, I stayed home from work and he came over in the early afternoon. He sat down and began telling me the things he's planned in order to get better. He already made an appointment with an ADHD specialist. He talked with his grad school advisor about his options. He said he was willing to do anything to keep me. I told him again every reason why we can't stay together, and he accepted it. We hugged and kissed each other goodbye, and he left. I sat for a minute, then I started freaking out. It became real. I have pictured my entire life with him for many years now, and the fact that he won't be in it at all really rattled me. In our conversation, he seemed so ready for growth, and I questioned if it was fair not to give him a chance. I texted him and asked him to come back later to talk more. He came back, and in the meantime, I wrote out a list of things I need in order for us to be together. I started reading it, and he stopped me. He said he had thought about everything I said earlier and knew I was right. He acknowledged that he's been holding me back for a long time, and he doesn't want to do that anymore. I'm very grateful he recognized that and let me go. We decided to spend one last night together. It was like nothing had happened. We kissed and cuddled and watched our show. We talked about our relationship and our favorite memories together. We ordered dinner and played our favorite board game. Then we cried ourselves to sleep in each other's arms. In the morning, we said goodbye and we both left. We've agreed to no contact for the foreseeable future. This was the best possible ending I could have imagined. I'm so glad he ended up on the same page as me. We still have so much love for each other, but we know it's the best thing for both of us. I'll be moving within the next few weeks and hopefully getting a job I actually enjoy. I'm rooting for him and really hope he can figure himself out. What's meant to happen will happen, and I believe that wholeheartedly. I read through y'all's comments before each talk for strength and encouragement. Thank you so much to everyone for the support. Goodbyes are often heard, and change equally so. The fact that you are sticking to your convictions is a testament to your character. You have the tools to succeed in building whatever future you wish for yourself. Unfortunately, there is no easy way to say goodbye. Continuing to communicate with him will be hard, and cutting contact with him will be hard as well. The only thing you can do is choose which hard you can cope with. Being true to yourself is something we all aspire to, and you are an inspiration to many others in your ability to uphold your convictions and accept reality in the face of it not coinciding with your wishes. Best of luck to you, and thank you for sharing your story. OP sounds like a strong person with a commendable character. But on the lighter note, we have a joke of the day from Ride29, who says, I own a belt made entirely of $100 bills. It's a waste of money. That's a good one, Ride29. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you next time. I'm Miss Noir. Have a good day.